Hello, if you can hear me. The first tone of the music. Wait. Sorry, again, I'm a bit more late than I've been doing, but my coffee machine just broke down and yeah. Spent some time trying to figure out. I hope I'm gonna get my microphone is gonna be loud enough. I don't know if this is a bit further away compared to how I usually am. Yeah, how I can really get any closer given the distance from my desk. So yeah. Should be functioning. At least let me know about the lighting if it needs additional light. You can see properly. Hopefully it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be much of a long stream given the fact that it's an odd stream. It should be like 1 hour. A little bit, yeah. Maybe I can. Maybe this would work. Wait. Shit. Maybe not. There we go. Yeah, maybe the microphone here will work, but now it's gonna be a problem for the drawing. Is it good like this? Or at least loud enough so that you can hear me? If not, then I can try and get a bit closer, but yeah. I can also turn this on. Wait, it's gonna, yeah. I add this if needed. Loud and clear, okay. I add this if needed, but I thought it was fine like this, so let me know if it needs some more lights as well. Because I can do it like this. But then it's gonna give reflection with the ink and everything, so maybe not the best. Yeah, I think it's better, I guess. Well, we'll leave it like this for now. Yeah, I'm not in the most comfortable position to draw in, but I could say I'm going to stream it. Hopefully in the future I'm gonna have more stuff to have a better drawing setup. Because this one is a bit scuffed. Yeah. Should be good. I'm gonna get right into it. If I can find the right thing I'm gonna use for this. Yeah. This, by the way, pencil. I don't remember the brand, but it's a Japanese brand that you can find on Amazon most likely. Very good. Maybe I'll make a comment for the stuff I use, but this is totally worth it. It's basically a pencil that you can refill like this, and you can have ink recharges like this one. It's not always you have to kind of open the inside of, maybe I can actually show you because anyone who may be drawing could be interested. Yeah. You have to kind of cut off the part that links this, and then get the ink with the syringe into it. A bit of a scuffed process to refill, but definitely worth it. And wait, think I can get my microphone a bit louder. Let me see. There we go. That should be good. But after that I can't do much more, to be honest. So let's go. I want to try to maybe explain a bit what I do in some bots. At least that it's easier to follow rather than just drawing and streaming it. Yeah. So usually I get a 0.5, 0.1 and 0.05. The 0.5 you're gonna use for the basic outline of the character around. That's how you get the thicker lines. And the ones that probably are gonna be a bit more shadowed, so you're gonna need to insist on the darkness of it and make them thicker. And for the smaller lines like the cross hatching and lit surfaces, I'm gonna use the 0.5 and 0.1 because obviously it's gonna be much thinner and much lighter, so it's not gonna be as it's gonna create a kind of that depth effect onto the surfaces. And I'm not in the most comfortable position to draw in, so yeah, hopefully I don't hit the camera too much. This is gonna be kind of the more hidden side of it, so we're gonna make a bit thicker as we go. Yeah, I think he wants to get into the room. I'm gonna let him in soon enough. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna see if I can make some coffee to Scott for, by the way. Okay. The kitty is taken care of. I'm gonna have to go back in a bit just because, like I said, my coffee machine broke down, so I'm gonna have to do it the scuffed way. Let me know about the level of the music. Also, if it's good. Maybe I'm gonna skip this one though. Sounded a bit too much for what we're doing. Okay. Yeah, no, just should go like this, otherwise I'm gonna skip all the musics that come. And I already lost one pen. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. Hey player, welcome. Hope you two are doing good, by the way. Yeah, I just started, and I was just telling Undertaker how my coffee machine just broke down as well. So I was a bit more late than expected, but I always mostly am, so. Doing good, doing good. I managed to find a way to stream some drawing, so yeah, I'm a bit happy with that. It's a bit scuffed. I'm not in the most comfortable position for drawing, but it's gonna work for tonight. I'm gonna see if I can figure something out that's gonna be more practical in the future. Okay. I think this line I'm gonna do with the probably the 0.1. Oh, not 1. Like this should be a bit bigger. Yeah. You won't see many details, I think, with this camera, so. The mic is yeah, I have somewhat found a way so that you can hear me better, but it's on the table. Maybe, actually, what I can do is this. Shit. Ah, fuck my keyboard. Let's go. Maybe this will work. Come on. Okay, you know what? Because look, this is my mic. Fuck. Come on. Okay, let me know about this. And actually seems pretty good. Yeah. I actually gave me an idea, player, with that. But, oh yeah, no, it's not gonna help much, unfortunately. Because I'm right to the left, if you can... Yeah, I'm right to the left and it's my phone doing the camera stuff. And I don't have much of a choice but to sit next to it, and it's going to be... it's not very comfortable to sit. And especially draw, so... Yeah, you can hear me just fine. Yeah, I bumped up the sound of my mic and I can probably even bump it a bit lower. But we're gonna see. He's such a torture player, you can't imagine. The discomfort is killing me. And I'm gonna be right back again just because I'm gonna check if my scuffed way of making coffee works because cooking machine keeps breaking down. How do I mute? This is how I mute. Okay, 2 minutes. And back. What the fuck is that music? Why? What did I leave you guys with? Poor things. Shit ass music. Blue. The fuck? And so we play not sure. Oh, you don't hear the music, what? What? What do you mean? I see it spiking on my desk audio thing. Maybe it's too low for you to hear, maybe I can get back to 20, minus 26 like it's for Phasmo. Maybe this works. Yeah, and also I found a way to make coffee with my coffee machine being broken. Ah. Let me hear on my own stream to see what it is, how it is. Shit. Let me hear on my own stream. Oh yeah, okay. Oops. It's a bit low. Let me correct. Okay, let me know about this. Should be audible at least. Yeah, I see the wiggle, I assume there we go, right? I assume we're good. Wiggable. Good. Yeah. A wiggable music. Okay, so, like I was saying. Oh, and guess what also? I got some snacks, of course, because you can't not get snacks when drawing. It is a blasphemy. So yeah, my coffee machine broke down. And it's not warming up anything, or it's not pumping, and it's not pumping the water into the thing. Well, you know what I mean. It's not pumping any water, and it's not warming up anymore. So I had to boil some water the good old-fashioned way and pour it into the filter so that it drifts where it's supposed to, and that's how you make coffee without a functional coffee machine, guys. Yeah. Back to the drawing. I almost fucking bumped into the camera, by the way. Don't kill me if I do. I was thinking I probably could have done this with my headset microphone, but I'm not sure how good the sound would have been. The few people that have experienced this microphone still remember it to this day. Also because my favorite thing to do with it was to just blow into the microphone to be loud as fuck. So maybe it was my fault. Okay. A bit of a basic outline. Yeah. Always a way to correct the two mistakes, by the way. I can feel like I see things. This is gonna get covered anyway, but yeah. This sketch has been ready for inking for like more than a month, by the way, so I just never got to do it, and streaming it was seemed like the right occasion to do it. Maybe we'll actually take the time to learn to draw things with a graphical tablet on PC, apart from the sub badges, which the sub badges are a different thing. Ah, holy shit. Oops. Yeah, this is, even though Phasmo is usually pretty chill, this is gonna be even more chill than streams are usually, just because he's drawing, he's gonna be slow, not much talking going on probably. Carlos probably wanna draw something onto PC. Which I do not do because I never took the time to actually learn how to draw on a PC. Yeah. So maybe one day though, maybe we have a. I have the app to draw like it's called. I think it's called Sketchbush. Sketchbush. Pronunciation on point tonight. Sketchbook. No, that's a shot that. That's a shot from the Batman film that's coming up. The trailer, you know. You can see that one in the trailer. And since I thought it looked good, I decided to draw it. Maybe I'm gonna have to get it. Yeah, you're gonna have a weird angle to it. Just because you're somewhat inclined. Maybe I could do it more like this, but then I'm gonna bump into the camera all the time. So yeah, for now it's gonna be fairly simple, just doing the basic outline. Unfortunately, when it comes to Batman, the cape covers a lot of his shoulders, his back, so that's enough to give volume to him and kind of skip some of the details that you will have to give some of the characters. Because you can just focus on doing the cape instead. And I am making a lot of stupid mistakes. I haven't been hinting too much. I have another drawing that I want to complete. I don't have the sketch yet, but I have the idea of it. But I don't know if I'll do it on stream. Because it's supposed to go to someone, but yeah, stream would probably be a bit of evidence. Since I'm planning on sending it. But maybe I'll do a sneaky stream like this, you know, just to ink it, maybe do the sketch. But yeah, I have the idea of what I want to do, just I'll put it into practice. No, no shroom, no. No shrooms. We keep the humor clean. And we try to make people think we do on my channel, so... And then they come in, they see, oh cool, someone playing Phasmophobia, and then they hear me curse like 1,000 times, ask the ghost if he's a raccoon, and then they walk out. Holy shit. Hey Vis! Hello, good to see you. Hope you're good. Christmas is usually my period when I'm the most acting regarding drawing, just because I do like some drawing for people around most of the time. So yeah. Maybe left side could use some more volume, but with the right angle, yeah. You're gonna have a weird view on the drawing with the angle you got. Yeah, I guess it's Spider-Man. Of course it is. There is still some things I haven't figured out though with it, to be honest. I think I forgot the chest details here, like we'll see how it goes. If it's a necessary thing. For now we're just gonna get this. Because we're gonna use it later on. Maybe actually, since it's got some sorts of shoulder pads, maybe this will go all the way here. And maybe this, maybe. That's supposed to be escape, but that's also kind of a way to cover the background now, because on the shot he has escape is flying all around like this. So yeah, that's a way to create a background without making it a full-on background. So yeah, Hulk farted. His escape is flying like this. You know it. So yeah. I'm gonna do some of this. Yeah. Let me get. Yeah. I don't know why people keep putting voices in art style, but that's the plague of it for me. Like I keep saying, like I'm pretty sure I already ranted about this some time ago, but you know, I want to listen to art style, not someone singing, so it's for the music that people listen to it, or I assume so, at least not the voiceover. This we can already get all the way to black. There's gonna be some of the details we want to notice, so still need to outline symbol and the cow. I used to fuck up the symbol all the time. Hopefully today won't be throwback Saturday and everything will go smoothly. And the real difficulty is this is picking up your trace in the continuity without leaving an ink spill sort of on it. That's very often the actual challenge of drawing. But yeah, all the symbol is gonna be painted black anyway, so. And I think I just bumped my microphone. That's a Micron pen, that's the one most people use because they're just the best. That's the way to say it. They are the best. It's 1.5 millimeters. Anyway, like I explained, maybe I can actually explain it earlier on the stream. I used the 0.5. Yeah, le pen is exactly. I used the yeah. I used the 1.5 for the bigger outlines. I used the 0.1 and 0.005 for the smaller details. And for the smaller lines that are, for example, exposed to a light source. This should be thicker, I feel. Not gonna change much, but it is. Yeah, because for example, this is the part that is exposed to the light source, while this is the part that is in the darkness kind of. So you want to make this line a bit thinner, so we're gonna lose the 0.1, and you want to make this one thicker because since it's the darkness, you're gonna lose the 0.5. If that makes sense to everyone. I hope I can explain things as clearly as I could in French, probably, but no. The eyes, we won't care for too much. Hope they did not break any ears, sorry. Yeah, think for lag. Yeah, but the eyes we won't care much for because it's gonna be painted black, so because of course Batman never fails to get his makeup on point. There we go. Already starting to see my looks, and it's crazy how much the inking changes the drawing, by the way. More often than not, it makes all of the ugly details pop out. Because the sketch is kind of having that blur, it's kind of a blur in front of the screen, you know? That's sensible to you. I just dropped my pen because I'm clumsy. That Bob Ross emote. I'm pretty sure some time ago I saw some like VODs of Bob Ross being on Twitch. Like a 24/7 viewing kind of thing, but with Bob Ross stuff, which was pretty cool. Let me know if this is better than with the light off, by the way. I don't know which one is best. The light is gonna give you some reflections onto the drawing we're doing, so maybe I should just keep it like this for now. Did you, Obis? What did you do? Yeah. No. My boss is drawing ASMR. Kind of. Yeah. Yep. Then I can do this. Go. So, best like this then. Maybe. Ah shit, I'm gonna use the autofocus on. Would be good enough. Yeah. Lightning is not ideal anyways. Yeah, I guess it looks better like this. And it's not gonna consume as much battery as it does right now because my phone was doing, or is doing camera plus internet. With the light on, I'm not sure how well it should have been doing. Hopefully the battery won't get popped. Yeah. And it's kind of with anything that people get really passionate about this, whatever you say or do, you're always gonna say something that's gonna sound wrong to someone. And they're gonna get fucked up for nothing. Because they have a very specific idea of what that precise thing is, and if someone kind of taints that idea or makes it less as a big deal as it is to them, then you know it's just gonna be, the reaction is gonna be anger, of course. Yeah. Oh damn. That's actually kinda cool, having an OG one. Wait like 10-20 years, you're gonna get it sold for like a few 100,000 of billions. But oh nice. That's a nice story to tell. Right, so I'm not sure if I want the eyes fully white like we would see on any animated Batman, or if I want it to be with the eyes, the pupils outline. Figure it out. Yeah, maybe if Superman was wearing Batman suit, not him. I got one here to have some sort of like nose outline to show around here, because he does have a nose below the cowl. One, I assume it does. Let's hope. Unless we call him Voldemort. Okay. Maybe one day I'm actually gonna have the pleasure of doing the blasphemy of drawing an S onto a Batman suit. Even though I'm pretty sure that exists somewhere. Has to. Yeah, I have a few Joker drawings, but this is just a sketch that I had laying around and that I did want to ink on stream somehow. Hey Molly, welcome. Hello, hope you're good today. And yeah, I'm definitely going to do more during streams. This one is a bit scuffed because of the setup that I managed to pull off in 10 minutes, but I'm gonna try to figure out something more practical for me and more pleasant for the stream later on. So yeah, I'm thinking only one more line drawn with the 05. Kind of feel like this should be a bit darker. Yeah, I'm doing a command tonight. Yeah, definitely Undertaker. I was thinking sometime of doing in the Arkham Joker on stream, but that we could do that since he's voiced by Mark Hamill. One pocket sketch, yeah. We should be done with the main outlines by now, by the way. Maybe actually we can do this one. This one we won't be doing too dark. Yeah, everyone loves that comment. Maybe this should actually be... Yeah, this looks right. So yeah, main outline down mostly. Maybe we actually forget this. always gives kind of a bit of depth to the car. Hopefully this time it's gonna do the same. I'm trying to look for defaults. I may have created or left. See if we can correct. Now we can do. Okay. The cape is just gonna be the background anyways, so we won't be putting much thought into it. And I bumped my mic again. sorry. Yeah, it's gonna happen a lot. Just because not everyone does that, but I usually move my drawing around a lot. Probably more than I should. But yeah, no. Makes things easier to draw certain lines. Or at least draw them straight rather than leaving it in one place. I'm gonna struggle a bit more. There we go. Yeah, the cape is kind of just here to be visually distracting, kind of. Trying to create a bit of depth into some parts of the cape, because it's not supposed to be necessarily flat or anything. And that creating thicker lines at the base of it here, that can always give the impression of a bit of a thicker material, as it should be, as it's supposed to be. Because I doubt he will be able to glide without some type of thickness onto his cape, you know. I mean, technically he wouldn't be able to glide at all, but you get my point. Kind of for the realism in a non-realistic scenario. I'm seeing the music being somewhat loud. I hope it's not too much and you can still hear me when I'm trying to speak or something. By the way. But in case, let me know. It's my old. I have to set up my old S5 that I forgot to set up. Look at this. Shit, not working. How's this? It's still the old Android, like. Yeah, it's fucked, but we'll make it work. Sound levels are good, okay. At some point, anyway, I'm gonna buy a new microphone, new camera. I wanna try to make something a bit cleaner that way than what I'm currently doing right now, and I'm speaking more than drawing. Maybe I was thinking maybe I could actually have some extra detail on this, like this. So that it looks a bit bigger, maybe. Maybe not on this side. Oh. And you know it, another camera going down. Oh, another music, sorry. I'm tired, okay? I'm gonna mix up words. My accent is gonna be twice as present as it usually is. Especially when I'm focused on drawing. And you can get out to give me something badass, Spotify. And yeah, I'm gonna keep the pencil for last, by the way, because countless times I have dipped my hand into the ink that I freshly painted on, and the most recent example, and sometimes it causes you to have ink spills all over your drawing. The most recent example of, yeah, and I'm gonna touch the camera a lot also. The most recent example being on one of the drawings I made. I had by accident spilled some ink into it and had to kind of hide the damage by drawing something onto it. Kind of what they do with the tattoos when they fuck up. Or not fuck up, but you know, like, for example, you get a tattoo you don't like and then you cover it with something else by drawing something else on top. Tattoo artists do a lot of that. Especially where I live, you meet a lot of people that have been through that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the eyes mostly pure white, just for this classic Batman look kind of. And now we're gonna go in with the 0.1, maybe trying to get some detailing. And when I tap my table, it still somewhat makes some noise, so... Hoping it's not too loud. Let me try give you a better angle on it. Right here. I think it could use some autofocus maybe. Oh, good then, perfect, because I saw OBS going crazy with every time I did it, like... I see it go up. But if you don't hear anything, then good. Hopefully I won't drop something, should be curious. Yeah, okay. Nice, thanks. Another tip also is that sometimes when you draw you want to keep a few of the sketch lines just so that they give kind of this depth to the drawing most of the time. And they somewhat hide the ugly details of some of the inked lines as well. They have many purposes. So don't necessarily erase all of the sketch lines unless that's what you want to go for, and have a very clean look. It will be pretty fast, to be honest. Pretty happy with the efficiency. It's looking, I think, a bit weird in some places. Maybe you can try and correct that later. Yeah, it's definitely been a while since I've been inking anything, mostly sketches these days, but you can feel it when you don't draw for like more than a month. That when you come back to it, you kind of have to relearn everything in a way. Definitely not like reading a back. Yeah, that's the interest of keeping the sketch lines, kind of gives it more depth here. Maybe you don't necessarily see it on camera, but it's more obvious when you see it for real. I think this needs to... This doesn't look right for some reason in the middle part on his nose. Yeah, I can see once I've finished the rest of the cow. Yeah, that's not gonna be the most detailed area. There's kind of the shadow zones that you would normally have around this car, even though it's supposed to be black. Since we're gonna do it black and white, we're gonna create some more contrast that way. Usually drawing is not necessarily about being realistic at how you approach things, by the way, just fortunately. You find more satisfaction in how you draw and looking at other art when it's looking a certain type of way, even though it doesn't make sense. That's why you see, for example, in comics books, a lot of the superheroes drawn with muscles that don't even exist, you know? But that's more for how it looks and the style of it. Okay, I hope I'm gonna be able to correct some of the smaller mistakes I've made. So I'm a bit focused most of the time. Like I said, it's gonna be more chill than usual. Even though Phasmo is already pretty calm as it is. It's not the same focus that you have on the drawing compared to how focus should be when playing Phasmo. Or any other game, for that matter. Smaller line like this don't do much theoretically, but they most of the time help at least a bit of texture to it. As you can see, do you get a window in the position and drawing. And if you've never noticed, by the way, you draw, it's always look somewhat different. Thanks, Undertaker. Your drawing always looks somewhat different, and when you look it through the lens of a camera, and it very usually helps making some of the ugly details pop out, and these details somehow you don't really see them when looking at them through your eyes. But through a camera lens, it's like looking at them with a... Yeah, I'm brushing through the mask. Yes. But yeah. It's kind of funny because looking through the lens of a camera, it's almost like you're looking at it through the perspective of someone that hasn't spent 10 hours drawing it. Well, less than 10 hours, but that's for the idea. And I'm hoping this looks... and another one that is called... Ok. Ouais, bye. Salut. Yeah. Already 1 hour, by the way, nice. Not seeing time passing. Very good. I think I'm gonna have this entire part with the pencil to kind of make the jawline pop out more. We'll see. We'll see. And I'm hoping I can have some type of contrast with the cape. I think I know what I'm gonna do with it. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Can I redo this part? Why not, Mori? Why not draw again? Thank you. Maybe we can have some of this here. Yeah, well, doesn't take necessarily much to improve at it. Just a lot of practice, and you gotta pretty much draw every day. Try to. But you can even improve like once a week, and that stuff. That's definitely can. As long as it's good practice, and practice that makes you learn. And as long as usually when you find a way to correct your mistakes yourself rather than looking at tutorials and stuff, that's when you're gonna have the best practice. Ah, you see. Yeah, but you know. Nothing is impossible. Especially not drawing. I could maybe one day show you my first drawings, and maybe I can do that right now, just because it wasn't always as yeah, there we go. Yeah, that was my first one. And I did that I think in my second year of high school or something, when I just started. And it's not even technically mine. I was like kind of following tutorials on YouTube and watching more famous artists, like for example Jim Lee, and try to learn that way. Kind of. You see the proportions and stuff, everything's a bit messed up. All that. Those were my actual first ones, and this one was from a YouTube tutorial the same. I think this one too. Most of them were. Yeah, but it wasn't coming from my entire imagination, And those were like drawings I tried to kind of reproduce from, I think, Jim Lee, again, This was my current profile picture on Steam, or was, all that stuff. Yeah, this is the one I did by myself. The first one I actually did by myself for real, like still in high school, but it was the first real original one, I guess. Let me call it that. And that was already, I think, 6 months to a year in when I started drawing. This was a year after I started. and it's all chalk, not chalk, but you know the crayon papier. If you know the English word, and it was just Crisis 2's cover, I think. Yeah, no. Everything that I drew pretty much was covers of stuff. This was Crisis 3, and still. But yeah, what I recommend, especially in the beginning, is kind of not trying to do cross-hatching like this, but kind of just training with the shading, kind of with the crayon papier, as you say in French, and learning where to place the shadows and reflections. Let's see that. Yeah. And that was those were the very first ones I did with the actual ink when I started buying some drawing stuff. This is being reverse flash from this library. That's been, I think, the flash. This is a cover of season 1, I think, something like this. I'm pretty sure those are on my Instagram. Anyway. I think this was of this. You also got some limited stuff. This is probably the easiest I've drawn, but the most fun I had just because of the style that I really like. Yeah, that's pretty much the 2004 cartoon, I think. But yeah, this all the same, it's a cover from Titans, the TV show that came out some time ago, which again, you know, when you begin, always try to, not always, but until you feel like you're ready to kind of start your own stuff, drawing covers and already existing pictures is what works. That's what worked for me. If that makes sense. And yeah, I think those were the last ones, or among the last ones I did. There you go. After that, you can try to have your... You can see your own style developing also. So yeah. What I'm trying to say is that you should be patient and keep practicing. And I think this one, the one on the left, was my profile picture on Twitch, all the same for a while. So yeah. And then we come on to the most recent ones. Yeah. Yeah, and then you have the last one. This one also was kind of a sketch, more like a character that I thought of when I was playing The Last of Us. I always thought it would be cool to have kind of a, like, one-man army type of character, you know, all guns and stuff. Try to do it in a more, like, animated style, kind of cartoon style. But yeah, I thought it would be cool to have that type in a game like The Last of Us. Oh yes, and you get Joel also. If you played or watched The Last of Us 2, you know what happened to him. And it's probably not bringing really positive emotions. It is what it is. But yeah, my point being, be patient and keep practicing. That's how you will see some progress and you will develop your own style. That's my only one play. A lot of drawings I just I trashed essentially. Because yeah, I wasn't always happy with the results, so most of the time they end up in the trash bin or trash can, whatever works. So yeah, I don't have many that I kept. I may be a bit perfectionist on me, so yeah. Sometimes you just have to accept that you're not gonna be perfect, and so you will probably try to make the best of it. But sometimes you get stubborn and you want to do something right, and you keep trying to correct little mistakes. But by trying to correct little mistakes, you end up making bigger mistakes, and then the whole thing is done. Not that I know any of that myself, you know, just saying. Of course. Shit, forgot where it was. Yeah. Well, I mean, personally, it was like 2 years of drawing every day, almost. And then I kind of stopped when I felt like I could take breaks without losing necessarily what I knew. But the thing about the way I learn is that I need to be like to really be into something to remember things about it and to remember how to practice it, simply. So yeah. That's why throughout my entire scholarship of middle school and high school, I was extremely lazy in the way I studied because I didn't like what I was learning, so yeah. And that's why I had a lot of shitty grades, because I just did not want to bother with it. Which is not necessarily a good thing when you think about it, because this all or nothing thing is kind of an obstacle in some ways, especially in college right now. Yeah, but the thing is, Molly, it's not like that when you find something you're passionate about, you know? That's the point I'm trying to make, is that you need to be passionate about what you're working on in order to learn, or at least that's how it works for me. Saving for what? You're saving for something you'd be passionate about. If that makes sense. Yeah. One day you will know, Molly. One day you will find what you're saving for. Yeah. I wouldn't even say maybe, I would say for sure, just because it does, you know, you never really expect to find things like this that you really want to work on, or that you're into, you know? Works kind of like relationships. You don't expect to find someone or to find the friends you have, but you did. That makes sense, you know? Every friend that I speak to, for example, right now, I met them not expecting to or not trying to. Yeah, but you see the flaw in that sentence is the you're supposed to. Like, there's nothing that is supposed to be. And yeah, but you're tired because maybe you just don't have that thing that you need, not supposed to find, but you will find at some point. But you are supposed to do that, you are supposed to be that way. That's always something that bothers me when I hear it from basically anyone. I have heard it from my family as well. And it's always just a way to put you in a box and expect you to be like pretty much everyone. Yeah. Because listening, you know, at least to my parents, I would be like, I would already have 3 PhDs, be a doctor, whatever, but Oh yeah, you're supposed to be in college, you're supposed to be learning about whatever so that you just get a diploma, but maybe I don't just do not want to, you know? Maybe that's just something that will not make me happy on the long term and that I won't want to... Yeah, play is just like, you know, is that what I'm supposed to do? Like, get a boring job, do something I hate, have kids that I don't have the energy to raise correctly and properly because I hate my life, and then just die? Like, no. No thank you. No. That's why even though sometimes it's getting a bit scary, always go for what you want and not what others want for you, if that makes sense. Even if you have to take risks, that's... yeah. The way I approach things is just I close my eyes and I jump, basically, and I see what happens, but I jump into what I want, essentially. Yeah. Or maybe that's all you need then, money. Most of the time, you're like, for example, my dad is speaking of work like it's the entire life, and for some people it is, you know, and that's good, but for some others, it's just elementary, it's just meant to allow you to live while you enjoy something on the side that really motivates you. And that's why some people that can live from something that motivates them, that way is really something we can consider to be fortunate, because for some people, a job is just elementary and they find meaning and purpose into something that is outside of it. So yeah, I forgot I was drawing a bit. That music is the most 80s thing that we had since the beginning. Holy shit. Just for the vibes, we're gonna keep it. I may not have been born in the 80s, but having a dad that is more than 70, almost. I had a lot of them through my childhood, so yeah, gonna be 70 soon. And I'm thinking maybe... yeah, that's what I was thinking about too, Molly. It's kind of funny. I was thinking maybe we could have a line here from... shit, can you even see it? From the eyes to the cheekbones, but I don't know how that's gonna look. I'm gonna take... this one. See if that works. And that doesn't look too bad actually. Yeah, no undo. But I very much struggle to learn to draw and to on to a PC with a tablet, to be honest. I don't know why, just I have no issues with it. Yeah, actually adds some nice perspective. Enjoy the dinner and take care, thank you for being here. Hopefully we get to see you both for the streams, because it's probably not going to be a very much long one. I don't even know if my phrase makes sense, but sometimes the order of words is reversed in French compared to English, so sue me. I'm gonna mix up words always. Even though I speak English every day more than I do French, it's always gonna be a thing with me, I fear. That and the accent. But you know, at some point you gotta work with it. Those lines are just gonna be the extra detail in a way, so it's kind of funny the balance you have to have in drawing. Like, I found myself in the beginning doing too many of those kind of lines around, and so less is more, but you need a bit of it still. I think this whole part is gonna be covered in ink anyway, so we won't probably go too much into detail. I don't make the mistake of applying the ink, then doing the shading like this afterwards, because then it becomes almost impossible. Unless you want to get ink all over your hands, which I do not recommend. I don't think we're gonna add anything onto the face as well. For the contrast kind of, I don't know how it looks for you guys from that angle, but so far I haven't done much, but once we get to the inking it's gonna start to look more like what I think it should look like. And the more I draw, the more I find for myself easier to kind of imagine how I want the drawing to be when it's finished, rather than going in blind. But yeah, watching it through the camera lens hides some of the details as well, so that can be a blessing and a curse. Most of the time, it's a good thing. Thanks, Molly. Thank you. This is most likely gonna stay in the cross hatching. Yeah, that part is supposed to be dark but not too dark, so maybe not too much detailing could be better, but just enough to try and give some type of depth to it. Yeah, no point in overdoing it most of the time. The part you won't necessarily be looking at, but it's nice to have some detail on it still a bit. I'll try to give it something. I feel like this part should be across. That's right, where it won't look too much, but it will make sense. Looks like we got most of the detail done. Maybe the cape. Could use some lines, probably. It's gonna be fully to try and give a bit more texture, maybe depth to the cape behind. Oops. Not sure we're gonna do this everywhere, but and some of that is gonna be covered in paint, so maybe not to retouch too much. This line is free for the small depth it gives. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out as I do it. I'm gonna add some ink now. If I did not forget in this spot, I wanted to get some shading in. Maybe actually I'm gonna add some here. Maybe some here. Not gonna change too much, but when adding it's a little bit of a difference. Yeah, probably this position. Probably. Yeah, no, we're gonna just say it's the no damage went like this, you know? Pristine state on the suit. No one's gonna think I'm lying, of course. Never do. Fuck me, I think like this should be a bit more like this. Right? You know? Maybe one day we're gonna have a crossover between Teletubbies and Batman. Maybe. Who knows? Yeah. No autofocus, but you kind of get the idea. Okay, so I guess we're ready for this. Once we do this, there's no going back, and we won't be able to modify properly any of the shading. But it's my favorite part, kind of, in the sketch. Because it's gonna add so much drawing. And I hope I got enough ink. Hopefully I do. Welcome back, Undertaker. Yeah, not it too fast. Yes. We ate all the gâteau, Leia, sorry. Sorry. No cake for you. I'm thinking actually maybe I can do this like this instead. Just for the effect. Maybe it's actually gonna add a little something to it. That already touched the ink. Why? If you didn't get to see my catch, it is because I don't want it to run around and bump into the camera and stuff. Because he for sure would do exactly that with the setup I currently have. No doubt. That's the tough spot, because if you spill even a little bit into the eye, it is absolutely fucked. Yeah, I'm not sure I could have my cat sit here and stay still, to be honest. But why not? It's actually funny that you have actual painting with cat paws on it. Okay, Molly, sleep tight, and thank you for being here, the likes on the chat. Have a good one, and thank you. I mean, that music is actually nice compared to the usual singing stuff we have all over the place. Kinda nice. Okay. We should be done ourselves soon, by the way, so... Okay, here, maybe. Let's go. I don't think I'm gonna have enough ink to have the same consistent black all around, so I may have to refill, but I think the ink inside dried kind of around the gap and it may be stuck, so no clue on how I'm gonna do this. This I'm gonna do all black as well. Yeah, this is going like this. go. Should give some more contrast to the rest of the cape, hopefully. Okay, before that I used to do the black outlines and shadows with a Copic, but there's just nothing like a pencil, even especially with one that can refill for the practical side, but I feel like a pencil always have this extra smooth, or not smooth, but this extra style to it that you don't necessarily have with a marker. All black as well. We should not have too much left to do, apart from the symbol. Maybe I can give this one a bit more like this. Hey Glitch, welcome. You're well. Maybe this one could have a bit more spoon. Yeah. Oops, no cream. And I think I'm actually gonna paint this black. There we go. I can definitely feel it, by the way, that it's been some time since I last do anything like this. As I was saying earlier, it's not exactly like riding a bike. After a while you start forgetting. Not sure how this one should. Maybe like this is gonna do it. Maybe I just paint it all black, as I usually do with it. But sometimes leaving some white spots on the symbol for the extra details can bring something to it. Yeah. Trying not to overdo it because sometimes I tend to overthink the drawing, and when it comes to that, more often than not, it's more a less is more type of thing. I can get this one without spilling anything. And fuck me. Okay. No spill. There we go. Sometimes one little mistake with, like I said earlier, fuck up everything. And that's how most of my earlier drawings ended up in the brush, because mistakes here and there. I'm thinking maybe I could actually get this to black. Yeah. I'm gonna test like this. Yeah, maybe I could leave this one like this. And I think I'm going to need to retouch this part a bit. Making it properly smooth. maybe a bit more depth also, and trying to make that line smoother. Yeah, even words. Yeah, I can definitely feel it. It's been sometimes. It's like I said, that it's something like this. I feel like this could go. This way a bit more. Not gonna change mode, but yeah. I guess I made proper angle for you guys. Shit. Yeah. I'm tempted to do the cap, the cape, the full black, but yeah. How you think, you know, play a nice. Maybe I end up retouching it on stream, doing off stream, doing some stuff a bit different, trying to add some, but I don't know. For now, I feel like actually maybe I feel like the shadow on the side of the head should be a bit more pronounced, if that makes sense. So maybe I'm actually gonna do this one full black. Also maybe making it less visually distracting. Testing things as we go. No. You probably won't be touching any of the sketch lines like this, but okay. I'm just gonna need to add some shading afterwards. Yeah, no spoil, player, please. And when not so sure about what the shading is gonna look like, I just take this and try and see if some spots produce some more. But now I feel like maybe I could do it here. I don't. Get my hand into the ink. Yeah, pin for the blush. Otherwise. Yeah, I'm just kind of too even with the black on the left side. If there was any good, I'm gonna make it. We'll do anyway. This. Look at this one. Otherwise, you can't draw without ink on your hands. Otherwise, you're only doing half the job. There you go. Not gonna do much, but kind of combs and even with the black on the left side. I don't think I'm gonna retouch the nose too much, probably not. You can see my mouse glowing. Hello. I'm actually going, because I feel like the autofocus is, yeah, oops, and I'm just gonna give you the reflections, really. And now we can just erase some of the lines from the sketch, try to make it a bit cleaner, but without necessarily taking off. Like I said, sometimes I do keep a few of them in some places, because they can add more than they would take. Sometimes it's better to keep them. Also depends on what kind of look you want to go for. Also, but that's the unspoken rule that everyone knows, but don't destroy your paper by pressing on it. Like it's a bleeding wound or something, because too many times I've ruined my papers that way. And yeah, always trying to be careful with the ink so that I don't end up with it all over my fingers. It has as well happens way too many times. There we go. Actually, I could take away some more on the face. Looks a bit cleaner without making it look too clean. Okay, and I kind of want to try and have something smoother here. Or at least it seems more pointy. maybe on the cape. Now we can have the rest, making it look smooth. Yeah. Usually I try to see where the detail would work on the cape by first kind of cross-hatching it. Doesn't always work, sometimes you end up with too much, sometimes not enough. But you always got more to learn anyway. And the main thing I want to avoid that I always had when first starting off is somewhat of a too clean of a look. For example, if you take all of the sketch lines, you will end up with some, like for example, curved lines or sketchy lines with the micron pens that will pop out more, and if they're not 100% straight, they will pop out with the sketch lines under, if that makes sense. So yeah, the sketch lines always had a bit of a blur to it, kind of, which when looking at it without necessarily trying to see the defaults, it's gonna kind of hide them. That's the unspoken rule. I stopped paying attention to the music by the way, so let me know if you want to skip something. Maybe at some point I could have some media request type of stuff where you guys could choose the musics that would play on stream or something. If you want to have your own playlist or stuff. No, I could always skip or mute. No, so I could also not save the VODs to possibly avoid that. Yeah. I kind of feel like having a bit of it here. Maybe talk is that music playing sounds like it's coming out of an 80s movies. Like most of them anyways, but most of what you heard, most likely. And this one's kinda nice. We got this random shadowing. I don't know how this looks on camera through the actual angle. Maybe you can see the eyes from the sketch, I think. I can. Maybe I could actually try to do the eyes, but I'm always terrified of doing it. Oh, actually, wait, I got some. Look at my hand. If I don't drop my camera. Oh shit. Yeah. I'm gonna leave traces all over if I try, so. Although I do see something that needs cleaning up. This is missing a line. Yeah. You don't make an omelette without breaking eggs. I don't know if that's a saying in English, but it is in French, so. Yeah, well. I guess that works. I'm probably gonna look at it off stream and do some cleanup at some point because that's so very often what I do. Like, I'm gonna put a drawing aside, and then like a month later I'm gonna retouch it because I see something on it that I don't like. Thank you. I thought it would be like a shorter swim, but 2 hours and a half is actually not bad, to be honest. This. Sure. I'm gonna post it on the Instagram anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna style it and sell it exactly. And yeah. I think we're done for now, but I guess I'm gonna always go back to it, but with the ink needed to dry.